I think this day is all about enjoying the day, getting connected with Mother. Hi my friends, a very good morning. We've got the first snow. It's so fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. And to be honest, I wanted to drive to a gorge to photograph some waterfalls, but when I drove here by car, I saw that the snow covers all the trees such in a fantastic way, and we get such a fantastic definition everywhere here on the branches on the trees. And I saw so many compositions in my car already. There was a composition, and also there, back over there, and wherever. And I was blown away from all the beauties out there. The only problem, it wasn't possible to stop my car where I wanted because there was so much snow beside the roads. It was a nightmare. Originally I wanted to go to a fantastic gorge to photograph some waterfalls, and yeah, guess what? I wasn't able to park with the car there. Also too much snow there. So I thought, just keep on driving, and the first possibility where I can stop my car, I will just come out, and this is what I did. And I came to this beautiful lake here. I'm not sure if you can see a lake, it's behind these trees here. And we have also a nice woodland here with all these nice branches, which are really fantastic covered with the snow. I have no clue what to photograph today, to be honest. But yeah, I think this day is all about enjoying the day, getting connected with Mother. That's not good. That's really not good, but I just felt on my tripod. So everything good. Oh, it's really icy here, as you can see. Absolutely amazing. We should be careful when we are hiking in the first snow. Everything well. So I would say, let's see what the day will bring today. Let's go.
A bottle of wine will get me every time. One phone call away, and you're ready to be mine. We twist the truth to justify, but baby, two wrongs doesn't make it right. I'll be yours.
So I found already a really nice composition. It's just an intimate woodland photograph. And yeah, when I came along this path here, I spotted these amazing trees here. These look really fantastic, all these shapes, these curves here, and all the trees are covered with snow, so this looks really pretty good. And I engaged a little bit with this scene. I didn't just take a snap from the path back there. I thought about what can I do here, and to be honest, we don't really have the best conditions, therefore I think it's a good starter for this vlog. So I was attracted by this gap here in this tree, so these tree trunks overlap here, and we have this kind of hole here what looks really fantastic, and we can see other branches back there. And the longer I engaged with this scene, I realized that all these branches build a fantastic repeating pattern, a kind of rhythm if you want, and this looks really fantastic. And so I tried a little bit with compositions, and finally I think the most important thing in my composition here is really this gap here, and I will really emphasize it, and a little bit of the branches back there. I think we would need more isolation here, maybe, yeah, really lots of snowfall. We just have a tiny bit of snowfall, but I think even fog would really add here to this composition. Yeah, I mean, there were so many possibilities for compositions just with this one tree, but yeah, it were really better with fog. But we don't have it today. We have snowfall. That's much better, but not for this composition. I really took the time to think about where I want to align all the branches, in which corner I want to have which branches, and that I also get a kind of balance into my photograph. And this is a kind of photograph where you have lots of lines and where your eyes are lead around. It's really fantastic. So let's make the click.
justify. But baby, two wrongs doesn't make it right. I'll be yours till the morning light. Right here in the moment, we're breathing life. Both of us lost in this ugly life. Right here, all that matters is you and I. So hold on and let's save this night.
Believe it or believe it not, but I'm already out for around about 4 hours, something like this. And it's so beautiful here. The snowfall stopped already, to be honest, but what I found is when we have a look back there, there's a little bit of light back there. I'm not sure if you can see this. We're in the shadow here and we have this fantastic peak here on the left, and the cloud up there looks also really pretty good, and we get the light from the right hand side. And so what I think is we could get a really fantastic contrast, and as you can see there is already a little bit of light up there, and it interacts also in a really fantastic way with the cloud up there. It looks really pretty good. I think this scene would even look better with snowfall, so we get a little isolation. Also to the hut back there, I think it were better to see the hut not in a all too sharp way, but better if we had a little bit of snowfall and so on. But yeah, we don't have this anymore. But yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with the conditions up there, and I think I will expose now. So let's make the click.
Favorite mistake playing on repeat. Baby, let's feel every heartbeat. I'll be yours till the morning light.
A very important thing when you go out for photography in a winter wonderland, always take your neutral density filters for your eyes with you, your sunglasses. And this is what I have forgotten today. That's truly fantastic. Doesn't matter. I spotted these fantastic trees over there, and I'm really blown away. All these branches are covered with snow, and this is also the only possibility that I'm able to photograph them, because if we hadn't got the snow coverage, we wouldn't get the contrast to the background. And I worked really long on this composition. It's a close-up. I've gone to my long lens. I'm at around about 100 millimeters, 105 millimeters, something like this, and I want to photograph also a little bit more intimate scene, and I really thought long about where I want to align all the branches and so on, so that everything has balance and everything leads around and everything makes a sense inside my composition. It's really such a beautiful tree. It's amazing, and it's only possible in winter. It's interesting, we are totally in the shadow here, although it's really bright for the refracted snow, by the way. But yeah, I tried to use a circular polarizer, and it has a tiny effect on the bark of the tree, and I'm really interested to get out some details of the bark. So this is also the reason why I finally decided to use a circular polarizer. I think it would even help if we had a little bit of snowfall, also maybe a little bit of fog for the distance, but I come away with that as it's a close-up, and the tree itself takes really a big part in my frame, or it covers the entire frame, to be honest. I come away with that. But yeah, I mean, there's always anything what could be better. The composition is a little bit complex. Not really. It was complex to build up, but when you have a look at it, it's quite simple, because all the branches lead around and everything makes sense. So it's really such a fantastic composition. So let's make the click.
Favorite mistake playing on repeat. Baby, let's feel every heartbeat.
Originally I wanted to go out to a fantastic gorgeous to take some waterfall photographs, and guess what I found? You hear it already. Let's turn around. A waterfall. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm here already for an hour or so, and it's absolutely difficult to find a composition here because I don't have valleys with me. I also don't have my weight classes with me, so I'm totally limited with my possibilities. And yeah, I tried already a little bit to walk around the brook here and try a little bit about finding a composition, but I can't go closer. The best thing were to go into the water, closer to the waterfall, to get depth into the photograph and to photograph a little bit from a lower position upwards to the waterfall. This would look really pretty good. But as I already mentioned, I don't have this possibility today. So what I've done is I took my longer lens and I'm at round about 190 millimeters, something like this. I take a close-up from the splashing water. It's also more an intimate photograph, and I'm really happy with all these patterns back there in these rocks. We have this kind of nose here in this right-hand side that frames our waterfall a little bit. It's not really easy to see it with the ultra-wide-angle lens here on the camera, to be honest, but you will see it afterwards in the photograph. And I also love this part on the left-hand side where the water makes this curve to the left and goes down then. And the anchor image with this rock in the right and bottom corner, what's quite not really to see in the photograph because water is splashing over it, and all these patterns of the water and on the rocks were really difficult, to be honest, to isolate from all the patterns around. So when you have a look there is so much going on around this pattern through the snow. I mean, it looks really that beautiful, but in this case it distracts from our beautiful waterfall here in the center. I also circle a polarizer here to get rid of a little bit of reflections on the rocks and so on, and I also tried around a little bit with the shutter speed, and in this case to get this usual kind of texture and pattern what I have in my waterfall photographs. To get this here, I think the right shutter speed were around about the 13th of a second, something like this, because the water crashed down really fast. But I think it's much better to get a little bit more blurry into the waterfall, a little bit more motion blur, so the rocks frame the waterfall in a nicely way, and yeah, I get a little bit better contrast here between the rocks and the water. Unfortunately, I've lost my remote release. I'm not sure where. I think at the last spot where I've taken the photograph, but it's not really good, to be honest. I don't really need it here, to be honest. I also can use a 2 seconds timer, but yeah, I will have a look afterwards there. I don't think that I will find it again in the snow, but however, we will see. It's such a beautiful waterfall, and yeah, it's really a little bit sad that I didn't get my wellies or even my weight trousers with me. But however, I'm really happy with this close-up, and I would say, let's make the click.
I'll be yours till the morning light. Here in the moment, we're breathing alive.
So I'm back to the previous spot now, and I looked a little bit for my remote release, but no chance. No chance to find here anything in the snow. I need quite a lot of these remote releases when I think about it. I think around about 3 or 4 a year. I lose them or damage them or I put them into the water. But however, I really enjoyed this day out here. Such a gorgeous day, and yeah, I think I didn't get out the best photographs today. But yeah, it's not always about that. It's also important just to go out and to get connected with Mother Nature. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you also enjoyed this video. If yes, please give me a thumb up. Share this video with your friends, maybe on Facebook, Instagram, you know. It would really help me to grow this channel. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't have already. Thank you so much for watching. See you next Saturday. Bye.
Let's save this night. Let's save this night.